Good afternoon, friends. My name is Nikhil. Today I have come with another topic. The content is that idioms. What does it mean, idiom? Idioms means something where when you form a sentence, then you have to use that words. It is a kind of combination of words where you have to add in the sentences to a meaningful sentences to form a meaningful sentence, or it gives you more weightage. Okay, so I'm giving you an examples. These are the examples. First of all, idioms. First of all, maiden speech. It means first speech. Second sentence, gift of the gap, talents for speaking. 11th hour, it means last possible moment. Okay, so one by one I'm just explaining you. So the first sentence, maiden speech, it means first speech. So if I'll give you the one examples, that is, Mr. Rakesh has given the maiden speech in the function or in the stage in front of the audience. So that is called first speech. Maiden speech means first speech. Got it? Well, the second sentence, gift of the gap. Gift of the gap means talents for speaking. One who take interest to speak in front of the audience. Right. That is called talents for speaking. So the sentence is, Mr. Rakesh has the gift of the gap. Okay? Talent for speaking. And the next sentence, 11th hour. 11th hour means last possible moment. Mr. Rakesh came at the ceremony or at the incident at the 11th hour. Or you can say, Mr. Rakesh entered the examination hall at the 11th hour. Means at the last moment, just a beginning of the function or beginning of the event. So at the last moment, if someone came, that is called 11th hour. Well, and the next sentence, human service. Human service means good job. Suppose that if you're if you are going to do a good job or any excellent work, for any kind of work, tremendous work, that is called human service. Mr. Rakesh had done human service for long. Okay, he had done human service. Okay, so in this way you can form a sentence. It means good job, right? And the next sentence, smelt a rat. It means suspicious. One who always feels suspicious of any event. For example, the investigation officer smelt a rat in the whole incident. Suppose that there's a crime scene is going on. So the investigation officer smelt a rat. Means he is feeling something suspicious. It is not a natural death. It is a suspicious death. So he smelled a rat. It means suspicious. Always feeling something doubt. That is called suspicious. So come to the next point. That is bolt from the blue. It means unexpected event. Means something that is natural, not natural. It is unexpected. Okay. I stood first in the examination. It like a bolt from the blue for me. According to him, it is like a bolt from the blue. It is totally unexpected event. So in this way you can form a sentence. Bolt from the blue. Totally unexpected. Totally imaginative. It is out of your mind. That is called. Suppose that Mr. Rakesh had won 1 crore lottery just now. It was like a bolt from the blue for him. So in this way you can form a sentence. That is called bolt from the blue. Totally unexpected. You will never imagine that you can win that game. Okay. So next sentence, burned the boat. Burn the boat means left no means. You are totally, it is your last point to survive. Suppose that you are in a boat and your boat has been caught fire. So what will you do in that condition? Either you can jump the water or you may die. So burn the means that you don't have an option. Means it is your last means. It is your last alternative. Okay, you have burned the moons. It means that you have already means lost everything in your life. That is called burn the boat. Got it? So he had burned the boat to win the game. Okay, you understand it? Next sentence, Nosy Parker. Nosy Parker. The meaning of the sentence is that, the word is the idioms is that is interfere. Someone has that interfering nature. Mr. Rakesh is a nosy picker, for example. Means he always takes interfere to others' affairs. Particularly, I'm so sorry for that. Particularly the girls, they have some, some interfering nature. I'm not blaming, for examples. So Mr. Rakesh has nosy picker, or he is a nosy picker. Means always takes interest to others. He's a nature of interfering to the other's affair. That is called nosy picker. Always takes interest to others, personal thing or any other. So it means that nosy picker means one who take interest to others' affairs or other subject, intentionally or unintentionally. Right? So the next sentence, next idioms is that cats and dog, very important. Means rain heavily. In my right now, it is also rain heavily in my outer side. Okay. Anyway, so the sentence would be, it is raining cats and dog. Right now it is raining. I'm really sorry for that. Right now it is raining. So it rains cats and dog. You may say it rains heavily. But if you add this word like these idioms, it rains cats and dogs, it means that it rains heavily. There's a huge shower is going on right now. Okay, it has been raining cats and dogs since morning. It has been raining cats and dogs since 5 o'clock. So in this way you can form a sentence using these idioms. Got it? Cats and dogs. Next sentence, pros and cons. Means good side or bad side. Or you can say positive movement or negative movement, or positive side or negative side. What does it mean? For anything, any incident, there are some positive sides or negative sides. So Mr. Rakesh always think about the pros and cons of any incident. Okay, in this way you can form a sentence. Suppose that for any example, like vaccination drive, or you can that okay, there are some pros and cons of every incident, right? Like lockdown or like the coronavirus pandemic. So there are some positive sides, but at the same time there are some negative side also. Negative side also is more, but there is some positive side. So in every incident there are some pros and cons, or you have to think about the pros and cons of every incident or every matter or every event. So you can use pros and cons in every incident. So Mr. Rakesh always thinks pros and cons of every incident. Okay. Means you have to think good side or bad side of any incident. Right. And the next sentence, the last sentence that is today's class, that is Hobson's choice. What does it mean? It means that no alternative. You don't have any option. You have to take that. Suppose that you have only one apple to eat. There is no any other food left to you. So in that condition, you have to eat an apple because you don't have any other option or any other food to eat. Okay? So it is called Hobson's choice. Means there is no alternate. Okay. Suppose that you are offered to do a job of receptionist. There is no other vacancies not available in the company. So you have to do the receptionist job because there is no options available. Okay. So it means Hobson's choice means there is no alternate. Okay. So in this way, you can form sentence. It will give a good weightage when you add these kinds of words in the sentence. Suppose that, for example, I'm giving you cats and dog. For any common persons or any layman, if you add this sentence now, People will think, "Arey, cats and dog? What does it mean? It's raining, but you are using cats and dog. What does it mean?" But when you use cats and dog, the meaning will be totally changed. Got it? Someone will think that, "Oh, there are some cats and dogs in front of the raining, or in the raining. I mean, in between the time of raining, some cats and dogs is moving around." People will think. I mean, even the common people will think like that. But when you add cats and dog, it means it rains heavily. So the meaning will be quite changed, right? So in this way, when you add these sentences now, your sentence will be more valuable, more productive, more logical, and more, you can say, weightage. It will give you more weightage when you use that sentences when you use these idioms in the middle of the sentences. Got it? So these are the very important idioms. It is very useful for your study purposes. You can use it in your day-to-day life. You can use it in your competitive examinations. For any common person can use this language. But layman can't understand, but you can try it. It will give you good weightage when you use these sentences in a proper way. Right? Hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And one more thing I'd like to tell you, please follow my channel. It is quite productive, and if you follow this channel, I'm quite sure that you'll learn something. Okay, so thank you so much for your precious time, and Jai Hind.